AngelaB.me. In this short video, I'm going to share with you how to manage your physical, mental, and creative space with Trello. If you've ever had to manage a household or even just try to accomplish all of your personal to-do items, you know how hard it is to get them all out of your head, to find a simple way to track everything, to find a balanced way to prioritize all the things you have to do, and then actually get them done. I found an awesome way to make this easier. It takes 2 steps. First, you sort out all of your personal to-do items into 3 spaces: physical, mental, and creative. Second, use Trello. So what is Trello? Trello is a free web application that you can use to track pretty much anything you want. Just go to Trello.com and log in using your email address or your username. And since I'm a returning user, the first screen is my profile page. So let's go into one of my boards. Trello's 3 main building blocks are cards, lists, and boards. Cards are things that you're working on. Lists are collections of cards, and boards are collections of lists. You can put all kinds of things on the back of cards. Let's go to one of my cards here. You can put comments on there, labels, checklists, due dates, voting, and more. You can use Trello on your own, or you can collaborate with others by adding members. Since this is a personal board, I was the only member for a long time, but I've recently added my husband. Here's 6 reasons why I like Trello. Number 1, it's simple. It has just the right amount of features to be approachable yet powerful. It's naturally intuitive and just easy to use. Add a card, add a list, rename a board, it's all easy. Let's add some cards to my to-do list. Garden, harvest at my parents'. I need to sew my daughter an outfit. I need to clean that garage window. I need to get a day planner for my son. And I need to make one of these. Now let's rename a list. I'd actually like to change the name of this list from just doing to doing/waiting there. Second reason I like Trello is it's visual. The layout just works. Seeing all of your lists in one place is just so nice. And the drag and drop functionality makes it actually fun to use. So let's drag and move one of these cards, this one, over to doing waiting, since I'm actually tackling that one right now. And to move that, I just clicked and dragged it. I love the visual display of priority. The card on top is simply the highest priority. So let's reorder some of these cards that I just added in my to-do list. I want that for back to school, so these 2 need to be up top. Then that one's going on, I think, next weekend. And let's move that up there. Dragging members to cards is pretty much delegation made fun. Let's delegate my husband to one of these cards over here, this one. Fix the nail pot by the stairs. Haha. Trello is accessible. You can access your boards on your web browser, on your laptop or on your tablet. Or you can, from the Trello app on your smartphone. Changes are instantly updated on all devices, which is very cool. Trello is flexible. You can choose what you want to display on your board layout. Don't want to see a sidebar widget? Then hide it. Just click Options, Layout, and you can choose to hide the entire sidebar here or individual portions of it. So let's go ahead and click the entire one and hide all of them. And there, it's completely gone. Now all you see are your lists. The sidebar is gone. To add it back, it's easy. Just click on this little button up there and show all. And it's back again. Same goes for features. You can decide which features you want to use. So if we click on a card, all these features that are attached to the card, I mean, you can use whatever you'd like. I mean, if you love the color-coded labels, but the voting and the due dates not so much, that's fine. It works how you want. For this personal board, I keep it super simple, and I don't use a lot of features. But for my blog board, they really come in handy. Trello is actionable. Before Trello, I mostly used Evernote, but it seemed like stuff I was saving was being kind of lost into a sea of notebooks with no plan for action. So now, for example, when I want to save a web page, I add its link to the back of the card, so it's directly related to something that I need to do. So let's do that now. I need to Google how to fix a nail pop. How to fix a nail pop. Let's just go to the first result here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take that URL. I'm going to copy it and bring it into Trello, to the card that it's applicable to. Here it is. And I'm just going to paste it as a comment. And there it is. Very nice. And at last, Trello is helpful. Whenever the Trello team tweaks or implements a feature or just wants to share some helpful tips, they post a little red notification at the top of the screen. Look at that. There's an Android app. And it leads you to their blog, which has some really nice tips in there. Cool. So let's go back to my board. Go ahead and close out the notification. Another really helpful thing is the search bar. Is really helpful to find any of your old cards. Alright, so now that you know why I like it, remember the physical and the mental and the creative spaces I talked about? Those are 3 perfect personal to-do lists in Trello. See, I've put them in my board. So let's move cards from the to-do list into the 3 spaces lists. So for me, let's see, sewing that is day planner is kind of a mental thing. Garden harvest, that's a creative thing. Clean garage window, that's physical. Digital photos, that's mental, and that's creative. And actually, I'm just going to get rid of this to-do list. And to delete a list, you just pretty much archive it. So there, it's gone. So now my to-do lists are broken up into my 3 spaces. So just choose which cards you want to work on. balancing your choices from each of those 3 lists. And as you're working on your to-dos, move them into the doing and waiting list. You might consider translating these into your daily planner. Personally, I use Trello to compile and prioritize my tasks. Then, when I'm ready to accomplish them, I bring them into my comp book day planner. If you're curious about my DIY day planner, feel free to check out my blog at angelab.me. Then, as you complete your to-dos, drag them over to the done list. Here's one that I can move over to the done list. It feels really good to see your done list expand over time. Just take some time to relish and see what you've accomplished. And there you have it. Now you know how to manage your physical, mental, and creative space with the super cool online tool Trello. Pretty neat, huh? Thanks for watching.